ARMYs around the world were in a frenzy after Jungkook finally revealed something that had only been speculated about among fans. In a recently released exclusive interview, BTS's magnate opened up about his close relationship with Taehyung, also known as V, and his confession was truly unexpected. For years, the two have been known as an inseparable duo. Their chemistry on and off stage often left ARMYs wondering, just how close is their friendship? Is it just bandmates, or is there a deeper emotional connection? Jungkook, who is usually private about his personal life, was more open this time. He admitted that their relationship with Taehyung had its ups and downs, and at one point, they almost became distant due to their busy schedules and differing views. However, that moment actually strengthened their bond. We felt like we were going in different directions, but we finally spoke honestly. And that was the turning point, Jungkook said in a serious yet warm voice. He credited communication and trust as the keys to their relationship, making it stronger than ever. This confession immediately sparked a flood of action from ARMY. Many were touched, and many felt heartbroken, because they had always thought their relationship was perfect and conflict-free. However, many also felt inspired. A strong relationship doesn't always mean smooth sailing, and Jungkook and Taehyung just showed that openness and sincerity can bring two hearts back together. ARMY, are you ready to see a new side to this legendary friendship? Over time, Jungkook also revealed that he and Taehyung have developed small habits that keep them close. One of them is spending time together despite their busy schedules. Whether it's just watching movies, playing games, or simply chatting late into the night. These simple moments, according to Jungkook, are the glue that keeps their relationship together. Taehyung has his own way of showing his affection. Sometimes it's not obvious, but I know he's always there, Jungkook said with a small smile. This confession immediately prompted a flood of comments from fans, many calling their relationship an example of sincere and mature friendship goals. Furthermore, Jungkook also mentioned that the difficult times they've gone through have actually fostered a deeper sense of mutual respect. We grew up together. We were kids then, now we're learning to be adults. And it's not easy. But having someone who understands you without having to say much, that means a lot. Behind all the popularity and global spotlight, it turns out there are still heartwarming, down-to-earth stories from the BTS members. Jungkook and Taehyung's story serves as a reminder that strong relationships are built on communication, patience, and a willingness to understand each other. Even in a fast-paced and stressful world. ARMY, after this honest confession, are you even more convinced that Taehyung isn't just fan service, but a true reflection of true friendship? For many RMYs, this moment of openness felt like a breath of fresh air. After years of guessing and relying solely on video clips or fan edits, they were now hearing directly from Jungkook about the depth of his friendship with Taehyung. Interestingly, Jungkook also mentioned that Taehyung is one of the most honest people in his life. He doesn't hesitate to tell me when I'm wrong. And he's also the first person to encourage me when I doubt myself, he said. This statement immediately resonated with fans, who realized that behind their smiles and jokes, there's a very strong foundation, mutual trust and support. This confession not only made ARMYs emotional, but also opened many people's eyes to the importance of maintaining relationships with those closest to them. In a world as busy and stressful as the Korean entertainment industry, having someone they can rely on unconditionally is a blessing. And most touchingly, many ARMYs felt motivated to improve or maintain their own relationships, whether with friends, family or partners, because through Jungkook and Taehyung's simple yet honest story, they learned that no relationship is perfect, But anything can be fought for if there's still a sense of caring. Now, with BTS currently serving in the military and the members pursuing their own solo projects, moments like these are especially precious. They may not always be together in front of the camera, but behind-the-scenes stories like these show that their bond is stronger than we ever imagined. And for ARMY, maybe this isn't a time for heartbreak, but rather a time for pride, for being able to witness a friendship grow, develop, and endure, despite the challenges of time, distance, and the spotlight. At the end of the interview, Jungkook was asked a question that caused a brief silence. What does Taehyung mean to you now? Jungkook looked down for a moment, as if carefully considering the question. Then, he answered slowly but firmly, he's like home. A place I can always return to, no matter how far I get lost. That simple sentence brought a tear to the eye. Even the interviewer was seen wiping away tears. Because, in a world that's changing so quickly, home in whatever form is the most precious thing. A friendship like Jungkook and Taehyung's isn't just a story about two famous idols. It's a reflection of the purest human connection, understanding, without having to explain, being there without being asked, and growing together even when the path isn't always easy. Now, as BTS navigates a period of separation, stories like these serve as a beacon of hope for ARMY, that even though their bodies are far apart, their hearts remain one. That even though their stages are different, their bond never fades. And in the end, it's not about how much they perform together, but how deeply they care for each other, and that's more than enough. Time passes. BTS is temporarily not performing together, and the stage feels quieter than usual. However, beneath the silence, Jungkook's confession about his relationship with Taehyung becomes a bright spot for millions of hearts longing for their warmth. ARMYs are beginning to reevaluate all the small interactions they once took for granted. Taehyung's calm gaze as he looks at Jungkook, a brief but meaningful touch on the shoulder, a seemingly trivial joke but actually concealing a deep comfort. All of it now feels deeper, more real, more honest. And from this we learn, friendship isn't about always being on the same stage. Friendship is about knowing that, even when the world separates your steps, your hearts still walk side by side. Taehyung and Jungkook prove that true closeness doesn't need public validation. They've grown together, gone through stressful phases, misunderstandings, and even distance, but still chose to find each other amidst it all.